Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Minister of Defense of Somalia talked about Addis Ababa yesterday. Is Addis Ababa under siege? What did Minister of Defense of Somalia claim? How true is this claim? Secondly, Hassan Sheikh government pressing ahead with one person, one vote electoral system, stiff resistance. One minister resigned yesterday. Former president gave a statement, and several other people are also criticizing Hassan Sheikh. Hassan Sheikh adamant about new changes. Let's start with the statement of Somalia's Minister of Defense, Abdul Qadir is his name. War of words ongoing between Ethiopia and Somalia since January this year, when Ethiopia signed MOU with Somaliland. MOU still an MOU, it could not translate into an agreement, while Somalia has struck two deals, security cooperation agreements with Egypt and Turkey. Ethiopia is still considering the signing of final agreement with Somaliland. Abdul Qadir is Minister of Defense of Somalia. He said that Ethiopian capital, Addis Ababa, is under siege. Rebels are laying siege to Ethiopian capital. They're 40 kilometers away from the capital. And Ethiopia is interfering in other countries' matters. Ethiopia should clean its house first. Well, Ethiopian government officials also say that Hassan Sheikh government is just Mogadishu-based government. Hassan Sheikh government has no writ outside Mogadishu. Even Mogadishu is protected by African Union troops. The day African troops leave Somalia, Mogadishu will collapse. Mogadishu government will collapse. Al-Shabaab will take over. This is what Ethiopians say to Ethiopian officials. Jula said a few days ago that Ethiopian military saved Mogadishu government from collapse. Otherwise, Mogadishu would have come under Al-Shabaab control. But can we say that Addis Ababa is under siege? How true is the statement of Minister of Defense of Somalia? Because I cover Ethiopia. I don't cover Somalia a lot. I've been covering Ethiopia for almost 5 years now. So I know what is happening in Ethiopia to some extent. I see myself as a student, but I keep myself updated. Is Addis Ababa under siege? No, it's not. Addis Ababa is not under siege. No armed group has laid siege to Addis Ababa. Yes, they're operating, trying to close to Addis Ababa, get close to Addis Ababa. All based in West Shore, North Shore, East Shore. Pano, based in North Shore, it entered Horogodoro a while ago too. It's in Gujum. But can we say it has laid siege to Mogadishu? No. Pano, Ola, no group has laid siege to Addis Ababa. They're trying to move towards Addis Ababa. They've been trying, Ola trying for years to enter Addis Ababa. But it never succeeded. Fano was hopeful to capture Addis Ababa quickly last year. Now it has learned its lesson that Addis Ababa is far away. It should focus on Bahir Dar first. So now it is focusing more on the Amhara region. And Fano is faced with the crippling military offensive coupled with airstrikes. Fano groups are trying to stay strong and intact, trying to protect themselves. They are in both defensive and offensive modes, but they're basically trying to defend themselves. So Ethiopian capital is not under siege. We cannot say that. Somalia wants to paint the picture of Ethiopia as a failed state. Hassan Sheikh talked about African Union headquarters in Addis Ababa, that a country which does not believe in the sovereignty, integrity, again, if you don't believe in respecting other countries' sovereignty should not have African Union's headquarters. Because AU was founded on the principle of respect for each other's sovereignty. And Somalia might launch a campaign in alliance with other countries for the relocation of AU headquarters from Ethiopia. Anyway, Abdul Qadir is definitely exaggerating, but it's war of words. Both sides are trying to build a narrative that the rival country is a failed state. Hassan Sheikh is pressing ahead with one person, one vote system. We know that National Consultative Council has announced a schedule of regional and federal elections in Somalia. The local regional election will be held in June, and elections for MPs will be held in September, I think. This is what NCC agreed on. But Jubaland and Portland boycotted that meeting. One person, one vote is unacceptable to Jubaland, Portland. Two statements about these changes. Firstly, Sharif Sheikh, former president of Somalia, has rejected one person, one vote system, saying that countries in parts of country under Al-Shabaab, that is why the system cannot be implemented now. One minister protesting has resigned. Minister of Planning, Abdi Rashid, State Minister of Planning, has resigned as a protest against the new electoral reforms. He supports clan-based power sharing deal. He's against one person, one vote electoral system, saying that Hassan Sheikh wants to he is creating conflicts, inciting conflicts in Jubaland, Puntland, and SSC Khatum controlled areas. The Rashid issued a statement. In his statement, he mentioned these points. He said that this is what Hassan Sheikh government is doing, creating conflicts in Puntland, Jubaland, SSC Khatum controlled areas. Meanwhile, Hassan Sheikh announced 2 days ago in a statement that his government will press ahead with the new reforms implementation. One person, one vote amendment has been passed by the parliament. It will be implemented. Parliament was going to go for some day offs, but I think for a few days of leave, I think MPs were due to go on recess. But reportedly, the President requested Parliament to extend its session for a month. And in this session, key decisions will be made. If Portland and Jubaland don't listen to federal government, what will federal government do? Jubaland planning to hold regional election in coming days. It isn't going to delay regional election till June next month. How will federal government stop Jubaland from holding election, which would be indirect election? Jubaland is opposing 1% of election. The coming months are crucial for stability, political stability in Somalia. Hassan Sheikh is fighting on multiple fronts: internal, political front, security front, foreign policy issues, Ethiopia, Somalia, and lots of issues. Hassan Sheikh is fighting a multi-front war, you can say, to survive and to steer his country towards stability. People say he is trying to impose his tribe's rule in Somalia. I don't know what he's doing, but the man is fighting on multiple fronts, I can only say.